While most tech shows this time of year are scrambling to make their last-minute gift guides and coming up with all the tech that you might need for Christmas, we here on TechByte like to think that we help you make your Christmas wish list year-round. So today, I've brought in a special guest because this much awesomeness is just going to take a little bit of help. So today on TechByte, we're going to give you our top 5 Christmas wish list items that we've covered this year. I'm Patrick Moates. Welcome to this week's TechByte. So with all the tech that we have straight out of science fiction, who better than to help us with our list today than my friend of 30 years now, Henry Flood, owner of Epicos Comics and Games. Henry, thank you for coming.
Always a pleasure, Patrick.
So tell me, of all the tech we've covered this year, what's in your top 5?
And there's a lot of them, so I'm gonna say all is a good answer.
Fair.
But coast camping trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I love to go camping. And the fact that I can turn everything on, ready to go, like if I'm still out on the trail, doing a hike for the day with my kids and all that, man, I really like that aspect of it.
Right, it has the smartphone app, it's made of recycled materials, so it's lightweight, it's about as green as something can get.
Solar powered, you can be fairly off the grid with it too. So,
oh yeah, for days on end, with the solar power.
So I really like the camping. Give me a trailer all day long that's that smart.
Definitely a good choice. For me, I'm going to have to go with the robot lawnmower. It takes a lot of things off my to-do list. You know, when I set it up, I got to use a little smartphone app and drive it around the yard like an RC car to set the perimeter.
You're about to call me over when you do things like this at the house.
And it looks like the Batmobile. Like, who doesn't want a lawnmower that looks like the Batmobile? Okay, that's one of mine. What about you?
All right, so my other one you actually still have running around is the tap.
Oh yeah.
So like this guy, you know, if you remember correctly, you can tap on your keyboard, you could turn it, actually control on your TV and all that. It's a mouse. It was all the fun stuff because then you are completely hands-free. So now I can, at some point, have the screen on my car be hands-free then too.
Gosh, that should be a TechByte all by itself, is hands-free CarPlay.
Oh yeah.
But I guess
we have goals for next year.
At some point, we'll have self-driving cars, I'm sure. Okay, so the next one on my list with porch pirates and package theft on the rise, like we've covered it on the evening news over and over, has to be the paintball security cam.
Oh yeah.
Paintball security cam was the coolest thing because not only could you warn somebody, hey, you're on private property, I'm gonna need you to leave.
Correct.
If they didn't leave, you could pelt them with paintballs.
You know, and that's fantastic.
I thought it was great because it had the UV dye, it shot up to like 200 yards away. I think it was definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I love the guy's story that actually came up with it too. You know, because he was out of country and someone came in near his house. So I thought it was a cool story behind why they began it out too. Yeah,
like he said, that most security systems are very passive, and all you can really do is watch or speak and say, hey, I'd like you to leave. But this one, you know, you can
encourage them.
You give a warning, and then comes the paintballs with, like I said, the UV dye, all of that other stuff. So clearly number 1 on our list, which is a must for every household, is Vader's sabers. This is still the coolest thing I think we've featured all year. I mean, we featured a lot of cool things, but called Russell at Vader Sabers the other day, and he said you can still get yours in time for Christmas. And it does a lot of really cool things that we haven't figured out all of it yet. You can still change the colors, you can change the lights, the sounds. This one you'd have to win off of me in combat, and Henry, I think, is here to try. So. That's all the time we have here on TechByte. I'm Patrick Moates. Henry, thank you for coming as always.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for watching TechByte.